Hey everyone, ZeroJD here with the XBLA fans channel. I'm here to give you a quick taste of Ghost Teen: Escape from Limbo, a platforming game where you have to die and revive to finish most of the levels. I say most of them because once in a while you do get a level that doesn't require it at all. The tombstones that you use are just kind of checkpoints. But anyways, as you can see, I'm at level 28 here, and so far these levels have been incredibly easy, except for a few outliers, and it's not difficulty. I'll actually jump into level 12 here because this one is the one that stands out, but you might notice I'm stuck in a corner down here. My goal is to get that key and get to the door that's on the right side there, and we're going to do that by becoming a little ghost with a halo. So as you can see, there are 2 tombstones in this level. If I go to one of them, I can revive. Looking at the upper right, you'll actually see I have 3 hearts. I can die and revive twice before the final death being, nope, you get to restart over. So we're going to grab this key, go down over here, and head on over. So, this was the most annoying level, not because of difficulty, but because I have to get this block here to this switch down here. And the issue is, the physics on this platform are weird. This block loves to slide, and if you don't tap it, it'll fall down here and then kind of scooch over into here, so you're soft locking yourself in the level. It took me 9 attempts to get this level finished because it would either go too far over here, or I would get it down here and I'd push it too hard and then it would slide over here. Devs, please don't put physics or on your blocks and stuff like that. Just have them fall straight down. There's no reason to get fancy. Whoop. You also might notice this game has like 2 sound effects. It has the jumping, and then it has the shooting, which I'm 99% sure are exactly the same sound effect. And okay, so well, that is also a soft lock there. So yeah, please devs, don't do that. I'm not going to sit here and redo this level over and over again. But yeah, it's very annoying. Another thing I have noticed, and maybe it's just me, all of these platformers that East Asia Soft are kind of picking up and putting out or publishing are pretty much copy-pasted platformers that really don't have anything crazy unique about them. Like this one does have its interesting like death and revive mechanic, but some of the levels, like I said before, don't even use it, and some of them just use it in a weird way where you die, go through one of those impassable walls when you're alive, grab the key, and then finish the level. Like it's oddly simple for no real reason. It almost feels like the levels are out of order. It's just, it's weird, and it kind of doesn't help that, and I've talked about this before about games being released just for gamer score. It kind of doesn't help that this game released with like 2,000 gamer score or very soon after got updated. Like here, this is just a pure platforming thing, which is weird. The level progression and difficulty just makes no sense if you ask me. This game also loves its rotating spike traps. Bounce there. There was also a level where I started like in the upper, like left or right, and it snaked through the entire level, and the revive point was on the upper left, and it had all of these impassable blocks even when I'm dead. But then like 5 levels after that, there was something that was similar, but all the blocks could be passed through. It was weird because if you died near the end, the only real way to revive yourself was go all the way back or just restart the level. It didn't make sense at all. Are there going to be spikes? No? Okay. Grab the key, and then I guess I just wait. Like, and I understand making games is difficult. You have to do like all of this work and all this kind of stuff. But maybe a game dev can get back to me. What is with all of the platformers? There just seems to be like massive amounts of these super simple platforming games where this is all you do. Are they just really easy to make, and this is usually like their first game? Because I know this dev has made other platformers with very, very strangely similar issues. And I'm not trying to like directly target this dev or in particular, but I've just noticed that East Asia Soft has picked up these specific games that are fairly easy to complete, very easy to get gamer score in, And that's just contributing to my mindset of they are just essentially selling gamer score. Nope. So like here, like I should, bam. Just restart the level. And I know the dev probably can't go through every single level and be like, oh, well, if you die this far away and there's only one revive stone, just teleport you back. But why not put a revive stone or a tombstone here? Or like in certain points. But I guess at that point, you're just making one of those checkpoint games, which I've talked about before. It's like, and it's just bizarre to me how many of these games are just paint by numbers, cookie cutter from one to the next. And again, even more so when it's the same publisher and dev. Oh. See, like, the blocks on either side there? Why? Like, why is one level annoying to play through because of where some of the things are? And why is one just super crazy, weird, easy? Like on the left there, why does that entire section exist? Like, there's nothing over there. There's no secrets in this game as far as I can tell. Floppy hat. I actually believe it's the same publisher, dev, who made, I think it's like the Castle of something. I don't remember, maybe Castle of Illusion or something like that. Another platformer that, just like this one, had very simple level design, 2,000 gamer score. It was weird. And that game actually used a lot of the same tricks of these up and down spikes sort of thing. See, like here, if I get all the way to the end and that little turret kills me, it's just easier to restart the entire level. Like maybe you should put a little block here to revive. Tombstone, sorry. I do have a buddy who's working on a game. Maybe I'll reach out to him and talk about it in another video. But it's just so many of these puzzle games, or puzzle platforming games, that just exact same thing. Very basic level design. At least this one does have an interesting idea, but it's like you've seen it. We've had a few levels where it's not used at all. Like a cool way to use it is be like, let's say, okay, so there are certain obstacles that can only be destroyed by certain ways, and each of the tombstone has like a different spirit in it, and when you revive at that tombstone, you get to inhabit that spirit, so you actually have to plan where to go and stuff like that. Like, making something up. Like one of these people is a mage, and he can use fire, and you have to melt ice, or something like that. Or someone has like long jumps, and you have to get across a long way to a long jump to get the key. So you have to revive as that person, sort of like almost like Lost Vikings sort of thing. It's just so weird at times that it's... Where's the spikes? There they are. See them. There we go. We're good. Oh, we're good. But yeah, having the actually that would probably be a really good idea for a game. Like you revive as someone else. Okay, so awesome. So yeah, if you fall into a pit, you don't. So yeah, that's my biggest issue with these physics things, and I've talked about it in another video. And while making the video for the game, there was this really cool platforming game where you were fighting robots and stuff like that. The combat was good, the game looked good, the story was actually pretty neat. They had like almost like a comic book feel to it. But they had these puzzles where you would cut into garbage or like I don't know what it was. It was something in the environment, and you'd have to make it fall over so you could progress and stuff like that. Or like hit buttons and stuff like that. But if you didn't do it correctly, it brought the entire game to a grinding halt. Like, what's the point of that tombstone being here? Like right here. There's absolutely no reason for that to exist there. And if it's just there that maybe you tap it by mistake, that's just cruel. And like right here, we're back to platforming again. And I said, like I said before, it just feels like the levels were like made and then jumbled up. It's inconsistent, and which is one of the worst things you can do with video games and stuff like that. There was this frog game, like where you played as a frog, and there was different enemies and stuff like that. And some of them you could not jump on. Some of them you could jump on, and then some of them you could actually like don't actually exist. Like they only exist to shoot out projectiles and stuff like that. Dang it, that was very annoying. And we may not have been able to show it off here too well. The way this block slides here is different than how it slides on the blocks that you can pass through as a ghost, which again, inconsistency is very bad. Inconsistency and boredom is the worst things you can have in video games because it leads to frustration. I feel that I have played enough video games to at least say that much. I think it was Castle of Illusion because it used the exact same like spike trick where you have to go a little bit and stop, go a little bit and stop. But yeah, that's essentially the entire game. We're at level 46. I think there's only like 50 levels or something like that. Yeah, there you go. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Have a nice day. Goodbye.